Assalamu alaikum. My report is about Benzene Molecule. Two supervisor, teacher Ali الطريحي. Benzene is an organic chemical compound with the molecular formula C6H6. The benzene molecule is composed of 6 carbon atoms joined in a ring with one hydrogen atom attached to each. As it contains only carbon and hydrogen atoms, benzene is classed as a hydrocarbon. Also, it has very high flammability. The picture on right represents ball and stick model for benzene molecule, and the second picture represents the space filling model for benzene molecule. Benzene is a natural constituent of crude oil and is one of the elementary petrochemicals due to the cyclic continuous pi bonds between the carbon atoms. Benzene is classed as an in chemistry. Pi bonds are covalent chemical bonds where two lobes of an orbital on one atom overlap two lobes of an orbital on another atom, and this overlap occurs laterally. Aromatic hydrocarbon. History of benzene. The word benzene derives from gum benzoin, benzoin resin, an aromatic resin known to European pharmacists and perfumers since the 16th century as a product of Southeast Asia. An acetic material was derived from benzoin by sublimation and named the flower of benzoin or benzoic acid. The hydrocarbon derived from benzoic acid thus acquired the name of benzene, benzol, and benzene. The occurrence of benzene. Trace amount of benzene are found in petroleum and coal. It is a byproduct of the incomplete composition of many materials for commercial use until the Second World War. Mass benzene was obtained as a byproduct of coke production for the steel industry. However, in the 1950s, increased demand for benzene, especially from the growing polymers industry, necessitated the production of benzene from petroleum. Today, most benzene comes from the petrochemical industry, with only a small fraction being produced from coal. Benzene derivatives. Many important chemical compounds are derived from benzene by replacing one or more of its hydrogen atoms with another fractional group. Example of simple benzene derivatives are phenol, toluene, and aniline. Four chemical processes contribute to industrial benzene production: catalytic reforming, toluene, and steam cracking. In the 1940 and early 1950, aniline was used with nitric acid or nitrogen tetroxide as a rocket fuel for small missiles and aerobi rockets. The two fuel components are hypergolic, producing a violent reaction on contacts. Uses. Benzene is used mainly as an intermediate to make other chemicals, above all ethylbenzene, cumene, cyclohexane, nitrobenzene, and alkyl benzene. More than half of the entire benzene production is processed into ethylbenzene, a precursor to styrene, which is used to make polymers and plastics like polystyrene and EPS. The first picture from left represents the ethylbenzene, and the second represents the cumene, and the third represents nitrobenzene. and thank you.